Page 8, do you hear what I hear? 4/4 time, 1 flat, so it's either an F major or D minor. Well, let's look at the end. Where are we at? Last measure at the bottom of page 9. You're here. That's an F major chord. I'm guessing this is an F major, probably. Lots of eighth notes. We're coming in on a pickup beat, so I'm going to talk right hand first. 4 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Don't forget the E flat. Then you get a rest and you can move up. 3rd finger. We got to cover this whole area. Actually, this is the chord. But that C is tied. Then you come back down and do that again. 3rd line. 2nd measure, or pick up to the 2nd measure. You hear 1 and 2. 4 and 1 and 2. Remember dotted rhythms, I hope. Next measure. Don't forget the B flat. Then lift up. 1, 2, 5. If you don't want the thumb on that, it has to be 2, 3, 5, and then the rest. And here, you can slide off. Then you'd repeat that, but let's go on to page 9. 3rd ending actually. It's here at the beginning of page 9. Here, and then lift up. It's similar to what you've had before. It's a rather repetitious piece. Actually, page 9 for the most part is the same as page 8. Till you get down to the bottom. Last line, you're here, here, and then watch these chords. Their fingering is fine. If you don't want to put a thumb on that B flat, then you got to come here. Otherwise, use their fingering and then come up. If you don't want to, again, you don't want to do that, then do a 2, 4, 5 for the, and then you can go here. You're doing a 2, 3, 4, actually, or 5, either one. You have to decide what fingering you like, but whatever you decide, stick with it. Otherwise, use the fingering in the book. It's okay. That's all right. Left hand is accompaniment. Keep it soft out of the way. It's mostly broken chords. 1 and 2 and 3 and 2. That's pretty much it. I don't see a lot going on in the left hand. Play it legato as best you can. Now, if lots moving around, you can't, but do the best you can with legato. Then you try and put the hands together. And 2. Make sure the right hand comes up when you play that F. And 2. Right there. Left hand here at the bottom of page 8. 2nd measure, you hear. If you can, reach down with 2nd finger and get that. That puts you in position to go on. 3rd finger. It's just so you can play it legato. You don't need to move around. Here. Here. If your hand's big enough. If it's not, you got to move down. Page 9 is going to be very similar to page 8. Work it out. If you have to forget the rhythm at first to get the hands together, that's fine. So you're here to start, and here, and here, and here. So you get it so the hands are sort of working together throughout the piece, and then you can try putting the rhythm back in slowly. Go slow. slow as you gotta go, and then gradually speed it up over time. This is not a fast piece. So anyway, but it's not a slow piece either. It's sort of in the middle. Then once you get all that worked out, you add the phrasing. There isn't a lot of phrasing in here. Follow the words, and you got rest to help you with the phrasing in the right hand. There's no phrasing really in the left hand. You play it all legato if you can, as best you can. Dynamic wise, get to know the piece first, and then you can add the dynamics. The dynamics go to the melody. Here. If you can, you bring out the top note. If you can't, don't worry about it. And then now you go up a little bit. See, there isn't a lot of difference between medium soft and medium loud. It's just a little louder. And then we're echo it. Now you're still medium loud. Now you're staying medium loud. Now echo it. Now you're loud. Back down to repeat, back down to medium soft. Or if you go on to here. So you add the dynamics and time. As far as the roadmap goes, you'll notice there's a first and second ending at the bottom of page 8. Because of the words, you're going to play page 8 3 times. Well, that's fine because there's 3 sets of words. That's why it's that first and second ending together. And then once you played it 3 times, then you go back, or you skip that ending and go to the third ending, which is at the top of page 9, and go on. They do that. When we do the play with me, I'm only going to repeat once. So I'm going to skip the second ending, as I'm going to do the first ending, repeat it, and then I'm going to go doing the third ending and go on. Because I'm not going to sing it. You can sing if you want to, I ain't sing. But we need the pedal to help us connect it, because there's a lot of repetitions. We can't connect those without the pedal. And we want this needs to be sort of smooth, not real smooth, but sort of smooth. Yeah, smooth. Oh. So we add the pedal. Going to pedal pretty much like they're saying to pedal it, but I'd like to hear the phrasing. So let's look at the pedal. You don't pedal pickup beats, of course, and then play the notes and then the pedal. And the pedal lags behind the notes, so I'm going to play the notes first and then change the pedal. So again. I'm going to lift the pedal with the right hand. I want to hear the rest. And at the second line, at the end of the first measure, I'm going to lift the pedal so I can hear some silence in the right hand for the phrase. There's no silence in the left hand. It's all legato. But I want to hear the phrase. So the first measure, the second line is here. So I'm lifting the pedal with the right hand. And again, lift the pedal. And the third line, first measure, I'm not pedaling the fourth beat. So here, and then we can go. Last line, second measure, I'm going to lift the pedal with the right hand. And then at the last measure on page 8, I'm going to lift the pedal with the right hand. I want to hear the rest. And of course we don't pedal that. We do that. Page 9 is very similar to page 8 as far as the pedaling going. You're here at the top of page, lift the pedal and then lift the pedal with the right hand there. And then echo. Lift the pedal. it so I hear the rest, and I don't pedal the last beat. So we have the pedal to help us out with all the overtones and to connect the chords and everything, but we don't want it to get too blurry, and I still like to hear phrasing, so we adjust it for that. Now you notice some accents there at the end, the bottom of page 9, the last couple measures. Give that just a little extra oomph there, and then in the left hand, that one, just a little extra oomph, because you're kind of dying away here. I don't know that you need to accent the last note, but they want you to, so okay, accent the last note. I like to do a play with me here, a slow one, to double check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not doing dynamics or any of that. And as I said before, I'm only going to repeat one time. So we'll play page 8 twice, and then we'll go do page 9. It has a pickup beat. We come in on beat 4, so I'm going to give us 3 counts. 1 and ready and go and. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Repeat. And 2. And 2.